Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today, anybody who sends me a challenge will get a free game analysis, and thank you so much for coming. We have 2 viewers so far, but I'm still optimistic we get more. And in the meantime, I will just play some puzzles and ask a few questions to my very loyal viewer. So let's start with daily puzzle. Okay, decided to solve today's puzzle. February 6th. The theme of this puzzle is resolving tension. How would you resolve tension? I don't know. Let me look at the hint. I think it's this. Okay. And then give a check. Is that correct? But that might also not be correct. Okay, that is correct. Now do we take? No. What do we do? Oh, okay, no. Do we pin? Then what? It's a queen move. Okay. This is very tricky, but maybe I'm nervous because I'm streaming. So let me try to play with some bots, and in the meantime I might receive some challenges. Let's play with Paul Murphy. Let's see how he beats me. Take a full challenge, no help of any kind. Let's play. He goes to the Italian, and here I always play the Evans Gambit, almost always. This is the move. I believe we push d4. Now I think we move here. Queen. In this position, I think we just castle and then play for this. You can't really beat Paul Murphy on theory, can you? Let me try to develop. I don't really know what exactly to play, but I'm just playing. And then rook here, trying to play for this. Maybe this. Let's go here. The ball is stuck. Ball is stuck. Let's analyze. Okay, I'll just resign and analyze. Okay, castles, always. Oh, so this was a... Am I supposed to give up one more pawn or what? Takes, takes. Oh, there is this stack. There is a skewer, which I completely did not see. Yeah, again, I could have just taken. I think at this point it was just over. Okay, I'll play a few games while still waiting for the challenges. He plays this move, which is new to me, but I don't think it's a very good move. Just take in castle, pin. If he moves here, I just take. Now I think I could just move here and target this. Let me just develop. This is good. I think we have this tactic, but that does not really make our life better. So let's just move here, try to double up. Yeah, just double up. Yeah, this is a discovery. For that, I think I can just, what can I do? I think I should drop back. Is there anything else? Maybe I can just go here. Yeah. Hello, to watching. Hi. So, and just I don't need to take. I think I should take. Take towards the center. Yeah, towards the center. And we have 2 extra points. Yo. Hi normal person. Welcome back. What shall we do now? Now let's go here. Let's try to exchange. I want to play with you right after this game, okay? Yeah. I would love to play with you right after this game. Then attack the knight. Sure. Absolutely. Try to prevent him from coming forward. Right, this got prophylaxis, which you already know. What shall we do now? Let's just go here. We're running low on time. 3 watching. Okay, let's go here. We're running very low on time. We are completely winning but low on time. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Give up. Push. I should go there. Too bad. Oh, he resigned. Okay. He's very nice. He resigned, okay. Brizot. Yeah, somebody sent me a challenge. Oh no. Oh, he just sent me a rematch. Okay, no problem. Okay, normal person. I'm waiting for your challenge. I have to go so we can play. Sure, we can. Okay. Ramiza Metzada. How do I pronounce your name? Actually, can I just say Rami? Would Rami be fine? Okay, good. Everything is good. Yeah, the same move that we played the last game. Last game last week. Yeah, it's a fork. I just drop back, I believe. I just bring a bishop out to overprotect and castle. But I don't think I need to overprotect. I'll just move anywhere. Castle and f4. f5, sorry. I will not take because I don't want him to open up his f5. So I will. I can't go there. So what can we do? Let's just drop back. I think this was a bad idea. Okay, 3 watching. Say hi in the chat. We would love to know who you are. He's going for the bishop. Let's also go for his bishop. I want him to take my bishop because my bishop is not very good. Now I can put my knight here. Okay, let's keep maintaining the pin. Like we don't have to we don't have to give up the pin. Where can we go now? Let's just develop. Okay, he goes there. Let's just reroute the knight. We are in no rush to win the game right now. He moves here. Good move. He's trying to go here, I believe. Let's just move here. My rook can also slide to this part if the rook wants to. I completely missed this, which I should not have missed. Let's just attack the queen. Yeah, he goes there, which is, I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea how to play in this position. What I'm trying to do is hold on to my central pawns, and since my pawns point towards the king side, I want to push. Oh, hi, Rudra Rajkotia. Hi, Rudra. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy that you're here. Oh, did I just lose the knight? Yeah, I think I just lost the knight. Oh, he did not see that. Okay. Okay. So Rudra, if you play chess, right, you can send me a challenge on chess.com, and my username is in the pin chat, or you can just read here in the screen. Wait, Wait, what? Are you GM? No, I'm not a GM. This is a troll pick. I'm not a GM, sorry. So what do we do? I want to, even though I'm down material, I just want to break open the center. What's your elo? I'm 1700. I can't take because he has checkmate. What am I doing? Let's move here. So 1700 on blitz and 1800 on rapid. Yeah. Oh, rook goes here. That's very good. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's why I'm just offering a free chess coaching for anybody who's below 1200, because I think I can do that, even though I'm not a grandmaster. How about just play? Oh, you were 350 2 weeks ago and 350. That's very impressive. Because usually people get to 350 rating after months of training. Yeah, so 2 weeks is very, very impressive. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let me just give a check for no reason. Spike check. And I think he's gonna... Oh. He didn't see it. It's fine. That's the only way to elongate the game. Yeah, I think I'll just resign. Yeah. Good game. Good game, Ramita. If you have time, we can play one more. But you said you have to leave in 30 minutes. GG. Very well played. Let's review. I just use my brain. I don't really know a lot about openings. Yeah, it's completely fine. We also try to do the same thing. We try to understand the opening instead of memorizing it. So I think you are on the right track. Okay, this is fine. I have to play this move apparently. Okay. It's a mistake. And I was minus 1.3, but we ended up losing the game for some reason, which we will figure out later. This is good. Okay, this is apparently bad. I was supposed to give up. What happens if I move here? Here? Your accuracy was 75.2%. Yeah, Rami. Your accuracy was 75.2%. Move here. This was a blunder because I completely missed this. Yeah, great. Good game overall, good tactical find. So our score is what? You've won a few games, I've won a few games. Roughly good. Yeah, roughly equal. Do be 10-minute games. Sure, for you I can make an exception. We can play a 10-minute game. Since you said you were new to it and you're learning, yeah, we can play 10-minute games. So you can just send me a 10-minute unrated challenge to my username and we can play. Yes, we can play. In the pinned comment, I've given the instruction on how to send a challenge. I mean, how to get this, how to play. Send me a challenge on server_craftplay. That's my username. Yeah, I'll type it in the chat again. Yeah. or 10 minutes, yeah. Okay, Rudra, so we start the game. Let me just get the music. The music should be just fine. Okay, let's start. We start with e4. This is my recommendation for every beginner because this allows open lines. d4 is fine too, but you have to memorize a lot of theory. And e4 is energetic, it's fun, so just play e4. Minute increment. 2 plus 2, yeah, or 10 minutes. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is called Damiano defense, and there is a very funny story about this. Okay, I also got to know this because I'm a chess coach, and this was in the curriculum. So there was a Portuguese chess writer whose name was Damiano, and then he hated this opening so much, and he just knew that this opening was bad, playing f6, that later on this opening was named after him. So imagine you hating an opening and that opening being named after you. And the reason this is not the best move is because I get to take with the knight, and when you take with the pawn, I have this queen check and I get the pawn back, and I have very, very dynamic play. So instead of this move, I suggest you play knight here. So there are many ways to defend this pawn, right? One is this, other is this, other could be queen here, bishop here, pawn here. But perhaps the only good way to defend would be to bring your knight here, because this develops and brings the knight. Yeah, develops the knight and protects the pawn. Yeah, we sack the knight. And again, I think, what should we play now? Now I think I can just move my knight back, right? We're playing very simple chess. Okay. No, it's fine, Rudra. It's completely fine. Okay. Now he plays for the flanks. In the opening, or not even in the opening or the middle game, a very good idea would be to just play for the center, because in the center most pieces are powerful. For example, if I put my knight here, this knight is not as powerful as the knight here, because here the knight can only go to 2 squares, this and this, right? When the knight is here. When the knight is here, it can go to many other squares. So it's a good idea to play for the center, and I'll just move towards the center. Yeah, d4, normal person, d4. Correct. This is my move to, yeah, I've heard that control the center. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, kind of simple since you control the center. Okay, yeah, this does not directly control the center, but it prepares this move. So bishop going here will control the center. So this is not a bad move, although it might look like this is not controlling the center. Now I will just develop, nothing fancy. Okay, he goes there. Now this is being attacked, so let's protect this pawn. Simple chess, very simple chess. Okay, sack the bishop. Yes, that would be a great move. So he suggests sacking the bishop, because when knight goes you can fork. But this is highly advanced, I do not expect you to see this. But d6 is perfectly fine, so yeah. A very, very good move suggestions by in the chat. Very, very good. I'm very impressed. I almost didn't see this, but almost. I didn't see this. The moment you told me, then I realized there was a fork. But overall, not a bad play. So I just castle. Okay, we play h5. Sorry, a5. Yeah, we're playing for the flanks, which is again a bit risky. It's not an ideal way to play. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to post my bishop over here and then support it with this pawn. To be fair, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, it's fine. We will analyze after this game and then we'll see where you could have played better. But still, this is not losing. Yeah, you still have chances. Sack the knight on g5. Okay, yeah, sack the knight on g5. That would also be one candidate move. But here, we're just trying to be more instructive and be principled so that viewers from all the levels can enjoy. But very good move suggestions by normal person so far. Very, very good. So I'm going to post my bishop here, so the bishop is untouchable. And this is also called, this has a name. So a piece sitting in a square and that is untouchable by any other pawns has a name. Does anybody know? I would like to move here. No, let me move here first. Okay, so this is called an outpost. You might have heard of the term outpost, where a piece cannot be attacked by pawns and it is just basically untouchable. Very powerful. So I'll just try to open up the position. Anticipate some pawn trades and encourage some pawn trades. Yeah, knight goes here. Yeah, it's a developing move. Okay, bishop attacks. Let me move my rook here. See here when the pawn move right, the pawn disappear, so this rook can take this. Yeah. When the pawn's gone, the rook can take. The pawn just basically opened up the line for the rook. What's happening? Do I have double? No. Let's move here. Okay, bishop goes here. I'm thinking of this now. So I give a check, king goes there, and then I check with the rook and take the queen. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's keep it simple. Simple tactics. Okay, he goes there. Blaze Warriors. Hi, Blaze Warriors. So nice to see you. So you were AFK, no problem. So I give a check, and this is called a skewer. How was your week, Blaze Warriors? And let's eat the queen. Is there anything better? I think let's eat the queen. And we just keep trading, maintain the outpost. Oh no, your queen. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, bishop goes here. I think every trade favors me because I have more points. So let me just try to trade. So I go queen here, threaten this. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I was very excited. Again, I'm excited every week to do the stream. And fork. Force mate in a few. Okay, force mate in a few, but okay, let's try to clean up and then try to find them later. My rook is not in the game, so everybody must come to the party. Let's bring our rook in the game. Oops. Oh, it's fine. I didn't see. Let's go here. So what would you play in this position? Normal person. Or mate in a few moves. I would just want to I'll just move here. Where it goes, I will give a check. And goes here. Okay, let me take, and then give a check. Then that would be check. Okay, then he does not allow us to do that. Check. So now it goes there. Then we have checkmate. Okay. Queen G7. Queen G7. You move here. Oh yeah, you move here. Okay, I did the same thing. Thank you. Great. Let's analyze. Well, at least, of course, you did. You lasted for 36 move, which is great. Yes, I did get a brilliant move, but I got one brilliant move, and you guys know what that move was. I explained the brilliant move before even I played it, like exactly in the opening. Hi Vikash. Yeah, exactly in the opening. So let me just show you. E4, E5, Knight F3, this. And here, what does it say? Yeah, King's pawn opening, King's Knight, Damiano defense. So I recalled it correctly. So F6, Knight here. This was a brilliant move, which is not very hard to find, given that if there is like F6. To be fair, you're really good at chess. I mean, if you compare me to the grandmasters, I'm not very good, but give sidebar of the game review. Okay, sure. Let me create a new scene then. You know what? Give me a moment. You should go against Magnus. Fastest brilliant, yeah, Timo, fastest brilliant. Okay, let me just do this. And let me move frame and my video. Uh-oh. I think how to do this properly. Wait, okay, I'll do this. Yeah, so that you can see. So we go to the game review. Yeah, this was the game review. I'll probably come back in an hour. Sure, normal person. You should go get Magnus Carlsen. He's gonna crush me. He will 100% crush me. Thanks for showing. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for coming. So here, yeah, 1 billion move, which was the second move, and not very hard to find. And Rudra, you played 9 best moves, which is great, and you made 0. Look at this. You made 0 blunders. 0 misses, 0 blunders, just 1 mistake, and you play like a 900. Look at your rating. You're 345, and you play like a 900. So this is great. What's the highest rated bot you can beat? The highest rated bot I can beat is I have beaten is the 2200 or 2000 Nora bot. Yeah, so Nora from like Norway. Okay, by normal person. The Norwegian bot Nora. Yeah, and how long have you played chess? I knew the rules 10 years ago, but seriously, I've played chess for a few years, I would say, and very seriously for 2 years. Very seriously. No, not even 2 years, 1.5 years. Okay, this was a brilliant move. Go back, d4. So the engine says, look, it says it's inaccuracy, right? Can you guess why this is inaccurate, Rudra? Sure, I can wait. You seem like very chill and calm person. Yes, you seem like very chill. Yeah. I mean, you are chill. Based on the game you play, you're very chill. Very, very chill. Okay, so the answer here is very simple because we are not playing for the center. And the engine suggests play this move. And the reason is again very simple, we're playing for the center. And in the opening, we're supposed to play for the center. I don't really know. It's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. Okay, and here again, it says this is inaccuracy, but in a human level, This is okay. This is not a bad move. This is fine. Again, this move, it was better to just bring your knight out, queen up, and castle. So that your king is at least in a safer position, right? So try to castle as fast as possible in the opening. I think that's it. So your main goal should be, how do I equalize in the opening as black, or how do I maintain the initiative? No, that's a bit too complicated. Let me say it nicely. How do I survive the opening without too much trouble? That should be your mindset. Next time I'll try that. Sure. Next time, we can play a game here itself if you want after this. Here, can you see some common traps? Common traps? Yes, I can. Let me just quickly go through the game to see if I missed some tactic or check. Mate in 4, which I missed. Okay. Check here. Check. Okay. I forgot that this rook existed. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Rudra. I can say it in Chinese. 生日快乐. Okay, good. Let me show you some opening traps. Okay. How do you do it? Learn, where? Analysis. Show the opening traps. Bro, I knew I screwed from the first move. No, it's fine. Your first move was good. Maybe your second move could have been better, but first move is fine. You just played e5, which is good. Happy birthday. Let me also type happy birthday. I hope there is a bot that wishes happy birthday. I'll look into it in the next stream. Okay, let me show you a very common trap. This is called the fried liver attack, and it goes like this: e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. Thank you. When do I stream? I stream every Friday at 8 p.m. Singapore time, and I believe you're from India, so it should be 6 p.m. India time. So it's the same time every week on Friday. And bishop c4, which is my recommendation for every beginner, and then black has two good options: bishop here or knight here. Correct? If the bishop goes here, I usually play the Evans Gambit, which is more complicated, and let's learn it later. Let me show you a simpler, more relevant one. If the knight goes here, then we have something called the fried liver attack. So in this position, let's look at the f7 square, f7 pawn. How many of black's pieces are attacking that pawn? Sorry, are defending that pawn? One, correct, just the king, right? The king is defending this pawn. And how many of white pieces are attacking the pawn? Again, the answer is, it's very simple, one, right? So one bishop is attacking the pawn, and one king is defending the pawn. What's the best first pawn move? It really depends. It could be e4, d4, or c4, but I recommend e4 for most beginners. So this pawn is loose, attacked once, defended once. How can we put one more attacker to this pawn? How can you attack this one more time? Can anybody say in the chat? We have 4 watching, we have a new viewer. Say hi in the chat. I would love to know who you are. Knight. Correct. So we can use our knight to attack this pawn twice. And it's very hard for black to defend if he does not know the right moves. So, and what's the threat? Let's say black just moves a random move, right? What do you think the threat is? What is white threatening? Fork, correct. So knight goes here and threatens the fork. Fork, yes, Rudra also found it, fork. And let me just show you my fork. This is my fork that I use as a mic on my videos. By the way, if you are students, you can watch my videos, it's very helpful to you. Sorry for the shameless promotion. Fine. So this knight, what if queen e7? Yes, so if black plays queen e7, then we just take the rook. We win an exchange, right? We win the rook. We will probably lose the knight because black's gonna find a one way or the other to trap this and capture it. But we win the rook. We win an exchange. And do you know what exchange means? So we keep hearing the term exchange, right? So exchange means you sacrifice a minor piece for a rook. So if you sacrifice 3 points for 5 points, it's called exchange sacrifice. So if you sacrifice a bishop, no, it's called an exchange. It's called winning an exchange. If you sacrifice a rook for a minor piece, it's called exchange sacrifice. So whenever you hear the term exchange, it means like these two pieces. One minor piece and one rook. Yeah. So queen e7 leads to this move. So we just so yeah. And if just black plays this, then we just capture. Or in this position, black can like randomly play this and then the queen is gone. So I would say, let me delete this. I would say after knight f6, knight g5. Maybe the only move, there's only one move that saves the game for black. What do you think? Queen e7 instead of a6. Oh, here queen e7. If here queen e7, then I win a pawn and I drop back. So I'm up a pawn and I've not lost anything. There is a better move. But queen e7 is not bad. There's a better move. Let's think. It's a bit tricky. It's not an easy move. It's not an easy move by no means. It's a bit tricky. But I believe you can find it. I'm curious, so I don't get a lot of time to lecture properly. Oh, you're giving IGCSE exams. Wow, IGCSE exams. What subjects are you taking? I also studied A-levels. So yeah, I understand that. Block the bishop, correct. Let's block the bishop with the pawn, right? So d5 is the only move that saves the game for black. Oh no, sorry. Knight f6, knight here, and then d5 is the only move. Then what do you think white should play? Let's make it a proper lesson. Chem, physics, math, English, Hindi, global perspectives. Okay, chemistry, physics, math, English, Hindi. So for my A-level, I also studied chemistry, physics, maths. But I never studied Hindi or global perspectives. And bio. Okay, and bio. Pawn takes. Yep. So white takes this with the pawn. And now, this is a very critical moment, and this is where most people make mistakes. Wouldn't say mistake, but this is where the game steers into two directions. One, easy game for black, or hard game for black. So what move would you play as black in this position? I'm waiting. Knight takes pawn. Okay, knight takes pawn. Good, that's one move. Do you have any other suggestions? Let's see this from black's perspective, because it's very hard to play with black here. Okay. Knight takes the pawn is one suggestion. Do you have any other suggestion? Attack the bishop with the knight. Yes! Perfect. We played this move. Knight a5. Knight backs off. Yeah. Oh, this knight backs off. Grandmaster, whoa. Okay. I'm not a grandmaster. So, okay, you think the knight backs off. Okay, that's also a move. That's also a suggestion. But here, let's look at this move first, and then we'll move on to a move that's actually considered very good in this opening. Let's look at knight takes this, right? Now you'll be very surprised to see the next move by white. You'll be very surprised. Hi Unsaid Worst, I checkmated someone today. Oh great, that's so good. Okay, right now, you just joined the stream, so right now we are learning an opening trap called fried liver attack, and then we switched on to learn from black's perspective. So what do you think white would play here? What time are you streaming till? I stream from 8 p.m. to 10 or 10:30, depending on the engagement. So here 10:30 would be 8:30 in India. Yeah. Okay, I didn't see any response for this. So this is the move that white can play. White can sacrifice an entire knight, and when black takes the knight, can you find a move that white can play, forking the king and the knight at the same time? Queen f3, correct, queen f3. So when you play queen f3, you check the king, attack the knight, and king has many options. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at the worst option. Okay, let's look at option 1. King goes here. And you probably saw the evaluation bar. It says mate in 3. So can anybody find the mate in 3 here? You actually lived in Kenya for a decade. I was shifted back to move. You lived in Kenya for a decade. Wow. That's so cool. Okay. Wait, how old are you, Rudra? What if queen f3 before knight sack? What if queen f3 before knight sack? Okay. If you play queen f3 before knight sack, then white can just take the knight, right? And if bishop takes d5, you just attack the queen. It's not as good Look, it's not as good as knight takes. You turned 16 today. Okay. Very good, very good, very cool. Go here. If take knight takes. This takes queen f3 here. Now, can anybody find checkmate in 3 in this position? I'm 300 either. Do you think it's over for me? No, it's not over. It's not over. Anybody can get better. Like, trust me, you can come to the stream every week. I'll give you free coaching and we'll get your rating up. Don't worry. Knight takes. Knight takes? You mean take the knight? So you can take the knight with the queen or the bishop, and both are the same. So if you take with the queen, the only move, see, the king cannot go anywhere. Like, when you are in check, you have to follow a checklist called CPR. Or no need to follow. Just think, how can your king get out of danger? Can anything block? Yeah, the bishop can block, but if you block, queen's gonna take again. Can you capture the queen? Yes, but the queen is gonna be captured again. Can you run away? No, there is no way to run away. So even if you capture, I capture, and you block, I capture, this is a checkmate. This is very, very, very beautiful checkmate. Very elegant. Very sexy. So the queen attacks the king. Sorry. So the bishop attacks the king, and king has nowhere to go. Trapped by his own pieces. You feel like you're getting older too fast. Don't worry, it's a phase. When you're 16, it always feels like this. Don't worry at all. Elegant. Yes, eleganto. Correct. Very elegant. Very elegant. And if the king goes anywhere, then we just win a knight, right? If the king goes there, we just win a knight. So if this leads to checkmate, this leads to loss of a piece, this leads to loss of a piece, this is the only move that's possible now. So, and look, white has a really nice structure, a really safe king when the king castles, and now look at black. Black has one ugly pawn, and a king is just staying in the center. It looks very dangerous, right? So yeah, don't worry, it's completely fine. For white. What? Why did I say don't worry? For white. Do you play any sports apart from chess? Yes, I do. I play a lot of sports. I play recreationally. I swim. I play basketball. I sometimes play football. I go running. Everything. Working out, everything. Yeah. If working out is a sport, which might not be a sport. It is not a sport. If you feel old, we are dinosaurs. Wow. How old are you? Unsaid words me. How old are you? Okay. So we see, right? So this is not very desirable. So instead of knight takes, we have another move. I mainly play cricket, football, table tennis, and pool. Cricket, football, table tennis, pool. Oh wow, cricket, football, table tennis. I also play table tennis. Yeah, I really like it. And pool, you mean the snooker thing, pool? Yeah, I play that too, but I'm not very good at it. So this is the move that's mainly played in modern times. Instead of taking the pawn, we attack the bishop. And this is a pawn sacrifice. Same. Okay, same. Okay, you're also not very good at pool. This is the pawn sacrifice, and the line goes like this. Bishop goes here, we push, pawn takes, and pawn takes back, and bishop either goes to d3 or e2. Anything is fine. So let's try to memorize this. By memorize, I mean just understand the opening and almost memorize this, okay? Let's do it right now. let's say we play as white. And let me play the common moves. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6. Now what do we play? Reggie, hello. How are you? Is it about shooting a knight and a bishop? Usually bishop is better than knights, usually, but it also depends on personal preference. But yeah, doesn't matter. In this position, what was the move for the fried liver attack? Who can tell me in the chat? Yay. Unsaid words. Lovely. Attack the pawn. Correct. Use the knight to attack the pawn. Very good. And there is only one move that saves the game for black, which is d5. Then now what do we play? It's a bit obvious. We take the pawn. And let's move on to the position. Let's move on to the move that makes black's game harder. If knight takes, what do we play? Sack the pony. Sack the pony. Okay, Hikaru. Sack the pony. Correct. Knight takes f is a brilliant move. King takes. Queen goes here. If the queen goes there, if the king goes there, then it's checkmate. Very easy. If the king goes here, then all you need to do is put more pressure on the pin piece. And probably there is only one way to put pressure on this piece. How will you put pressure on this piece? There's maybe only one way. You have same chessboard as Hikaru. Yes, correct. I copied that. It was the only move that puts more pressure on the pin piece. And by the way, this is also called PP on the PP. Sounds very funny. Put pressure on the pin piece. This is the pin piece. We put more pressure on this. PP on the PP. Hop in the pony. Yes, hop in the pony and PP on the PP. So we put more pressure. He can't move. And yeah. And then he plays knight b4 to protect. Then we just played bishop. We just slide the bishop back. Everything's fine. Or just even castle. Yeah, we have a good game. Today I played 70-30 in an Obudobu tournament, and I sacked my knight, rook, and the other rook for a draw. Wow. Wow. So good. Reggie, you played so many Obudobu tournaments. I honestly wish you very, very best. Like, I really want to see you on Chess Base India YouTube channel where they cover your game. Your channel has many different videos that could be helpful to me. Oh, thank you, Rudra. If you want to know, if you have any suggestions about what kind of video I should make, please let me know. I'll cater to your suggestions. I'll try to. Yeah. So let's think about this, and instead of take here, knight goes here. Now what do you play as white? How do we get our piece back? Which piece back? Which piece back plays warriors? Do a video on Barcelona. Sure, I do watch football, but I'm not sure if I can do that video. I'm not very good at it. The draw is unfortunate though. I was completely winning. Sometimes it happens. It's not a big deal. You're still good. After knight side, okay. Here takes. Right here, here, here. So, which team do I support in football? It's been a long time I've not really supported any team in football. So for World Cup, I supported Argentina, and I also supported Barcelona when Messi was playing. So yeah, now I don't really watch football. You don't get the peace back, but you get a lot of activity. Like you can castle, like whatever black plays, you can castle, and then black can try to play anything. Oh sorry, no, he wouldn't play that, right? So black can try to go here. Like, you will win this like one way or the other. Visca Barca, yes, Barca. You got very good ball knowledge. Very good ball knowledge. I don't think so. I don't think so. I just watch football for fun. But my favorite player, other than Messi, used to be De Bruyne. Yeah, Messi goat. Okay. What about Trap for Black as well? Trap for Black. Yeah, let's look at the Trap for Black. But first let's try to counter. Let's try to learn how to counter this with Black. Then we'll move on to a Trap for Black. So e4, e5, knight f2, knight 6, bishop c4, knight f6, here, here, here. So taking is bad, we just learned. It's not too bad, but it's roughly bad. So knight a5, we attack the bishop, goes here. Now what do we play as black? When can I play another game with you? Sure, you can play another game with me right after I show you an opening trap with black. Pawn. Okay, bishop d7 is slow. Is bishop d7 good? Okay, bishop d7 is fine. Magnus Carlsen has played this move. He had played this move. But the actual move is to push the pawn. Pawn, correct. It still works, but because the queen fork. Okay, this one, right? So pawn takes, we take with the pawn, and as I highlighted before, either this or this by white. Okay, great. And before I show you opening trap by black, let me quickly take a break. So I'll come back. Aren't we losing the pawn? Yes, correct. This is a pawn sacrifice. So this position, this is a pawn sacrifice. But this is much better than the previous position, right? Here, much better than this. Yeah, so here. Yeah, we sacrifice one pawn and then we have like so much of dynamic potential. Scotch Gambit pawn structure. I don't quite remember the position you're talking about, but it's yeah, this has very good dynamic potential. And before I share opening trap by black, let me quickly take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes, roughly 3 minutes. Okay. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for waiting. Alright, let's start. So for black, the opening trap that I learned was from Budapest Gambit. I learned it like really early, like very many years ago. But let's see if I still remember. Okay. I don't know if I remember this. C4. Is this the this is the Budapest Gambit. And pawn takes. We go knight G4. Oh no, let me show you a nicer, more relevant gambit. Okay. E4. This is called the England Gambit. This is on a higher level, this is really bad, right? But for beginner to almost intermediate level, I've seen people falling for this like so many times. Like below 1000, people fall for this many times. I once had a really tough game in the Budapest Gambit where I won from a knight down. Wow, Budapest Gambit. Yeah, it's it's good if it works, but if it doesn't work, it's a bit risky. So let's just look at this England Gambit, which is more well known. So pawn takes the pawn, d takes e pawn. Now we attack this pawn one more time. How is Nepal? Because I've heard it's got some really beautiful views. Nepal is nice, but currently I do not live in Nepal, but I was born in Nepal and I'm a Nepalese citizen. I live in Singapore right now. So yeah, knight attacks the pawn, knight defends, and let's add one more attacker to this pawn. Let's use a queen to attack the pawn. And how will black add one? Sorry, how will white? What if f4? Or f4 is okay. If you play f4, then I just break this, right? So if you play, sorry, damn, Singapore is really advanced. Singapore is nice. Okay, if you play f4, we are trying to make the center strong, but it's not very strong. Like if you have central pawns and the pawns can be challenged very easily, it's not a good idea to do that. So I can challenge the pawns by playing d6, and like any move you make, if you just take, I do here, your center is not very good. And if you just move the knight, I'll just keep developing. Yeah. f4 is good too, but usually developing moves are better. So knight goes here. And then we attack this one more time. What's the best way to improve in chess? Okay. There are so many ways to improve in chess, right? So many ways, so many information out there. But in my opinion, okay, I think you need to listen to this like very carefully. The best way to improve in chess is by calibrating your intuition with the stronger players. Let that sink in. You need to calibrate your intuition with the stronger players. So if you just observe a game and then you try to guess a move and you try to match it with the grandmaster game that you're watching. So for example, if you play e4, right, you can guess the move e4. He'll either play this or this. You can guess, right? e5. Knight f3, there is probably only one move that black can play. If black is a grandmaster, you can guess. Then bishop c4, bishop c5, castle. Try to keep guessing. Let's say you guess this move and grandmaster played something else like this move, then you know that this is bad or this is not his choice. So in the other games that you play, in the subsequent games, you play this move. And then if he plays this and you castle, and he moves here. Now in this position, if you play this move to protect the bishop, and the grandmaster actually takes the bishop, then you know you should take the bishop. Right? You need to calibrate your understanding or your intuition to a stronger player's intuition. Yeah. Okay. Let's go through the thing. England Gambit. Just to play a lot while also learning a small topic each day and also taking short breaks. That is also perfectly valid. That's a very, very valid strategy. How does a castle work? I really don't know. Okay, I'll show you how a castle works, okay? In a few moves, I'll show you how a castle works. So takes for here, queen e2, and white tries to defend this one more time by bringing the bishop here. Now, whenever the bishop is in 4th or 5th rank, and our queen has an open diagonal, king has an open diagonal, we look for the cross intersection and find checks. Took a pawn without it being there. No, we sacrifice the pawn. It's a gambit, England Gambit. We sack the pawn. At here, queen here, bishop here. No, he did not cheat. We gambited the pawn. Now let's find a fork. We fork these two, right triangle. We fork this and this at the same time. So white plays bishop d2, and then now look at this. When this pawn is not guarded, and this is a structure, you can always play this. Is it good trading pieces at the start? That's a good question. You trade pieces if your opponent's pieces are better than your pieces. That's when you trade the pieces, mostly. And in the opening, most pieces are equal, so if you keep trading, you just move to the end game, you have to grind the end game. So it depends on your style, but everything is fine. Now what move? Now the correct move here is knight c3. The correct move is knight c3 and white is completely winning. But if white plays bishop here to attack the queen and protect the rook by x-raying, then you have a very nice move. You don't even have to move the queen. What move would you play as black? Take the rook. Okay, if black takes the rook, then white can take the queen back. If I take, white takes the queen back. So the queen is attacked and the rook is also protected by the bishop. So this is an x-ray. You said bishop. No, bishop. Take the bishop. You mean or move the bishop? No, okay, move. Okay, let me guess what you mean. Do you mean move this bishop? Just back off the queen, you guess. Okay. Back off the queen is your guess. The move here that wins the game is bishop b4. So bishop b4 pins the bishop to the king. Look, this is the king and the bishop are in the same line. So if the bishop tries to capture the queen, then we will capture the king. If bishop captures the queen, we capture the king. So this is the move that saves the game. And let's say the queen comes here. Then we just take the bishop. And if queen takes the bishop, then what move do you think you can play to end the game? I sent you a self-annotated game I played with Budapest Gambit. It is a really great game to learn how to swing from lost positions. Okay, sure, I will check that game out. But here, in this position, what do you think black should play to win? Yeah, basically win in one move. It's checkmate in one. Let's think hard. Yep, I think most of you can guess it. Queen goes to this place to deliver checkmate, right? Return queen. If you return the queen, you don't really get much. If you go here, you check the king, and there is no way to save the king. Wherever the king goes, the king is dead. King is eaten, basically. So this is the England Gambit. Now, since Reggie sent me a game, let me just look at the messages. Where did you send me a game? He sent a friend request. Oh yeah, he sent me a game. Self-annotated. Let's see. Reginald. Also, Reginald is your name. Good. Good. I would call you Reggie. So here. He said this was an interesting game where I, black, played a brilliant defense in a losing position by the strategy of swindling. d4, queen spawn opening, classic. Knight f6, developing. c4, taking control of the center. e5, the Budapest Gambit. I didn't know how to play this opening, but played it anyway because I wanted to throw my opponent off, which ended badly, as you are about to see. Knight f3, a strange move. Queen e7. I should have played e4 instead. The mistakes I make are mostly because I mostly look at the game, partly not understanding it fully. Okay. After this, right, please remind me and we will play a game where I will look at your mistakes and we'll see how we can improve. Queen e7. I should have played e4 instead. Queen e7 is just dumb because it blocks my bishop. So whenever there is a move, whenever there is a knight move in the opening and the knight can be kicked, it's usually a good idea to kick the knight. So yeah, Queen e7, and your annotation is correct because you should have played e4, which is very valid. I agree. Knight c3 develops, takes. Knight takes c4, recaptures. g6, preparing to fianchetto the bishop. Bishop g5, pinning the knight. Bishop g7, fianchetting and preparing to castle, which turns out to be a huge mistake. Knight d5, taking advantage of the pin and the queen. The queen has to slide back. Reginald sounds like Harvey Reginald Specter from Suits. Okay, I'm not very sure because I don't know. Is it a show that you watch? Because I don't really watch shows. Yeah. Here, e4, preparing to put more pressure. Castles, queen f3 putting even more pressure. c6. Original sounds like, yeah. I already knew I was losing the knight anyway, so I decided for counterplay on the queen side. With c6, I plan to develop my queen quick. Okay, great. Oh, okay, you can develop like this. Yep, I think it's sensible. It's sensible. Knight takes up, like boom, my knight is gone, and at this position, my opponent started walking around the room, looking smug and confident he has won. Big mistake against me. Okay, lucky Luke. Hi Luke. Hi Luke. Okay, oh, suits the funny drama. Okay, hi Luke, so nice to see you. I would love to play a game with you if you are free. Right now we are analyzing a self-annotated game by Reginald, who is also another very, very lovely friend and a viewer of this channel. Now I think there is a fork, right? So queen a5, oh, but the bishop comes back, so it's not good. Oh, there is a check, sorry. Takes. I'm so big to give my bishop because my bishop and queen have really nice diagonals. Knight takes f7, bold sacrifice, winning a pawn. And knight takes h7 is a good. Sorry, not free right now. Just want to say hi. No problem, Luke. Thank you so much for coming again. My roast to my opponent are just jokes. Don't take seriously, guys. It's fine. It's fine. We understand. I intentionally played king h8 to get my bishop. Okay, f7 bold sacrifice, winning a pawn. Queen a5 check. Bishop d2 blocks the threat. I'm reading the annotations by Reginald. Queen takes d2. Okay. Okay, very nice. Queen takes d2 check. You know what? The top engine move is also queen takes d2 check. And king takes d2 captures the queen. King takes h7 removes the strong knight. Yeah, very sensible. King goes here to protect. King goes to protect, but puts him in the center, puts the king in the center, which is an inaccuracy according to the engine as well. Knight a6 prepares to develop all my remaining pieces and potentially come to c5 or b4. Rook b1, I still don't have the idea behind this move, and this just loses tempo and puts his rook in potential danger. When he says potential danger, he means probably, I'm guessing, that it means that this is in a light square and this is an open diagonal, and he can somehow move here and put it in danger. Is that correct, Reginald? Before d5 strike and center, opening up more lines. Pawn takes, recapture. Knight c2. Oh, knight c2. Okay. So now d takes c4, queen takes c4. There is a pin. Yes, that's correct. Okay, thank you, Reginald. D takes c4, queen takes c4. There is a pin. So d takes c4 happened. King takes c4. Now bishop f5 check, activating every piece you have. Bishop g4. Bishop. Do you drink 10 liters of water? I drink a lot of water actually, but not 10. $10 liters of water. I mean, not every day. Probably in a week or so. Probably in 5 days I drink 10 liters. Yeah. Bishop here. The engine suggests that bishop here is the best move. Because if queen takes, there is a fork again. Yeah, but it's fine. You move here, which initiates the miss, but you are activating your pieces, which I don't think is a bad move. King goes back. I was saying sarcastically. Okay, it's fine, I understand. I understand, Ruto, no problem. King is a serious blunder. This leads to the game from winning position to completely losing for what? Because bishop h6 will restrict every single piece he has. Wow. Bishop h6. Very good. Skipping the check. I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. Bishop. Very nice. I'm gonna show you the annotations too. But you know, I will completely mess up my overlay if I do that. But let me still try. Yeah, look. Just read it. It's just it. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse bishop. Fine. Let me move back. Okay, perfect. Yeah. King goes there, bishop a6, completely dominating. We eat the knight. Knight meat. Queen goes there. Queen is pinning my bishop, but so his rook could escape next turn. Notice how he cannot save his rook, or rook e8 check is devastating for white. In this position, if white saves the rook, rook e8 check would be devastating for white. Okay. Okay, yeah, he has to give up the queen. Correct. So he decides to go here, and rook gives check anyway, which an in-between move to put more support from bishop when needed and to control more space. King escapes. Bishop e4 check. This is just unnecessary, but my opponent was low on time. Should I move the rook within the first 10 moves to the center? You don't have to move the rook to the center. So rooks... Okay, let me teach you a very simple geometry after this game, okay? Very simple thing about the center. So bishop goes there. Yeah. Rook e4, which was a miss. Sorry. Opponent was low on time, so was trying to make his life miserable in a really confusing and hard position in hopes he might fumble. I should have just captured a rook and brought my rook over to his side and took advantage of his passive undeveloped piece. It's basically a queen versus a whole army, though white has some material. Yes. King moves away. This ruins order, but the only thing I hear is time pressure. Kicks my rook and wins the tempo. Attacks the queen. Queen d7, queen escapes. And rook f8. In this position, white is winning, but my opponent lost on time and started crying. His opponent lost on time and started crying. GG. Somebody when losing, don't defend passively and instead start making your opponent's life miserable. Trade all of your active pieces, even if it means giving up the queen, and start activating every single piece as fast as possible. Past psychological trauma also helps. In this example, I have won against this same guy 2 times before and now, and 3 now out of 3 games, and that's why he was taking a great amount of time trying to be careful against me, looking for hidden resources I might have. I was also very unpredictable, so he was being extra careful. Good. Very good game. Where did you play this game, by the way? Like which city? Can we play? Okay, but he was frustrated. Okay, sure. Now sure, we can play now. Rudra, let's play. Could you send me a challenge so I have many more? I have so many more cool games. Sure, keep sharing. We will analyze. We'll keep analyzing the games in the subsequent streams as well. I'm waiting for a challenge from Rudra, and since Rudra is 345 is his rating, so we have made an exception and we can play a rapid game with Rudra. Okay, unrated challenge. Okay, e4. Let's see. For c5, you go for the Sicilian. Now, Sicilian is one of the best responses, but you need to memorize a lot of theory for Sicilian. Knight f6. Let me just move here. I'll just take. And I play d4 after this. So this game is probably going to be a endgame grind. Let's see how we can play the endgame properly. Okay, he goes there. Not a bad play so far. Very good play. Queen goes there. Let's take double his pawns. And let's attack the pawns. Yeah, so he goes here, which blocks the bishop. But this was his only choice, or else he will lose the pawn. Let me try to pin the knight and attack the pawn. So when I pin the knight is not. I sent you another game you can answer after this. Okay, knight is not taking part in the game because it's pinned. Yeah, king goes there. So let me move my bishop here. And what can we do? Yeah, let's just save our bishop. We keep the bishop here. Reginald sent another game you can analyze. Yes, sure. We can analyze after this game. Okay. Activating the rook. Not a bad idea. Give me castle. Simple chess. Now again, the same thing. PP on the PP. So this is a pinned piece. How can I put more pressure on the pinned piece? By putting my rook here, I attack this one more time. For watching. Say hi in the chat. Who are you, the new one? I would love to know who you are. Okay, so he puts his knight away, which is an invitation for us to put our knight in the center. Okay. It's slightly unclear what to do. It's probably because we have too many options. Let me just keep taking, eat everything. I'm playing so you're playing well. You did not make you have not made any huge blunders. You probably only lost because you're playing against a stronger player. Maybe that's the only reason. But you're not making any big mistakes. I would want to keep my bishop right now. Because I think my bishops are too powerful. let's win the bishop. Discovered check. And we eat the bishop after this. Or we can also eat this. Okay, he takes. Let's move here. And when he moves here, he opens up the line. So let me just drop back. Let's drop back here. Caro-Kann not. Hello, Caro-Kann not. Yes, sure, you can play with me. I would love to play with you. I'm dead. No, you are not. You're playing okay. And that's actually a good move. Oh, sorry. It's not a. That's a good concept. If the knight was not there, this is a good concept. Because you need to block the pawns from moving forward. So after this game, I would play with Caro-Kann. Yeah. Caro-Kann not. Caro-Kann not. I made a mistake. It's fine. We will analyze. Like if you could just didn't see it. It's okay. It's okay. After we finish the game, we will analyze and then we'll see where you could have prevented. How about you press the? No, it's fine. Let me just go. Let me try to finish it fast. Okay. Okay. Good game. Good game. I cannot do a rematch right now because I have to play with someone else. So Safik Rujal wants to be friends. Sure, we can be friends. Let's analyze this and then we will play. Okay. Let's analyze and then we play. Give me a second. So here you did not really make a big blunder. Okay, Stockfish retired. Okay, great. I'll finish analyzing and then we can play. Okay, I'm so sorry. Please wait for a few minutes. Yeah. Okay, sure. Thank you. 6 here. See, your objective was to get out of the opening, basically survive the opening, and you did it. You did it quite well. Now this is a type of move that helps your opponent. Yeah, that helps your opponent. So this helps me in one way, which is I get to develop. Right, I get to bring my pieces out. So this move helps me. Instead, you could have just taken, and play anything. The engine suggests this because we don't want this fork. But you could have played anything, like this move. But that would be that would be a fork. This is the first, I would say, mistake, not a blunder, but a small mistake. And move here. Now I doubled your pawns, and my entire strategy is to capture these weak pawns. Trade as many pieces as I can, and capture these weak pawns. Okay, move here. And from here, I think it's just a simple finish. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Now let me play with Stockfish retired. I don't know your rating. So, okay. Okay, then sure, we can play as like what? I can make a more instructive game instead of trying to crush you. Yep, it's your turn. Okay, Karokan. Yes. Your profile is Alex Banzea and your name is Karokan. Yo, I'm back, normal person. Welcome back. And against the Karokan, what do you think I should try to improve? Okay, for Rudra, I believe you should just keep playing more games. Let me look at your profile. Pardon me, I'll just quickly look at his profile and see how many games he has played. So you have played 300 games. So the moment you hit 1000 games, you'll figure out your way and it'll be easy. Yeah, then it'll be easy to know where you are lacking. Alien Gambit. I want to play the Panov variation. I got the stream delay. Okay. Yeah, I got the stream delay. Although I put ultra low latency, I still have the delay. I don't know why. Here, I move. I don't know the theory. I'm playing against a pro Karokan player. I believe this is correct. I really don't know the theory. I'm not joking. You know some theory, but you're not a pro. Okay. Okay, sure. You can. After this game, we can learn the theory. Okay. Recently, I've been checkmated a lot. Don't worry. Keep playing more games, and you'll have a lot of fun. Don't worry at all about checkmate. In the Karokan, I play either exchange variation or the two knights. Oh, two knights. That's fun too. Bro seems like a Karokan pro. Is experience helpful in chess? Of course. It is. Experience is helpful in every game, and that applies for chess too. Wow, we have 139 subscribers. I'm really happy. How long have you been playing chess actively? So I learned the rules 10 years ago when I was 10 years old. And but I never played seriously, like very seriously. I used to play chess during lunchtime with my friends when I was in high school. And right now, since I work as a chess coach and playing chess and teaching chess pays me, I'm taking it very seriously. So what I do right now, I actually do this, but paid, and I'm offering for free because I love doing it anyway. Okay, he goes there. I really have no idea about the theory. I'm just anyhow playing. Let's put more pressure on the pin piece. Yeah, PP on the PP. So you are like a developing instructor, DI, what's that called? No, I don't have the DI title. I don't think I'm that. But I am a chess coach for little kids. I teach kids aged 3 to 12, and it's just so fun. You move here. What's the fastest checkmate you have done? I think two move checkmate is the fastest checkmate. Yeah, everybody's fastest checkmate was 2 move. Then you play for the tricks. And I'm losing. It's fine. It's completely fine. 6 watching right now. I am really, really happy. So what shall we do? What's the plan, chat? I suggest developing the rook, right? Can I play with you after? Yes, sure, we can play. 10 minute. Okay, sure, we can play 10 minute. Absolutely. Rook goes there. Let's try to exchange the queens. Because I noticed that I am up material, so yeah. I think. Oops. I just forgot. I forgot about this. You should not forget. Let's move here. My fastest checkmate was 10 moves. Okay, he falls for the trick, and this was the same trick here. In this position, this was the same trick, right? And yeah, now he falls for the same trick. But still, a very good game by you. Okay, PP on the PP again. Same concept keeps coming, PP on the PP. And you are 590. You played really, really well. You played much better than 590. So your potential might be a bit, like, much higher. So let's analyze this, and then I'll play with Ramiza. And here I apparently got a brilliant move. So let's see what my brilliant move was. So overall, I had to play this. Okay, I still think this is quite okay. I want to see my brilliant move now. That was a blunder because put pressure on the pin piece. This is pin, so PP on the PP. And Rook C4 was the only move. I'm 1200 blitz and 1500 rapid. Oh great, according to my rating, I played terrible. Oh, you're 1200 blitz. Okay, and 1500 rapid. I didn't know. I'll accept the Ramiza's challenge after we analyze this. Here, take. Here. Look, the tactic here was a discovered check. And he saw that, which is very nice. And apparently in this position, this was the brilliant move, because if I lose the rook, I get the queen. I don't know, should I play only 10 games or like all of stages like this? I believe for your first few hundred games, like until you play 100 games from now, play rapid, and then you can start switching to blitz. So until you get to a rating of 800, I don't think you should touch blitz. Yeah, but after 800, just play blitz. Yeah, blitz is also good. Yeah, PP on the PP, good. Not a bad game. It's just one blunder, and PP on the PP saved the day. I think it's better to play 15-10 than 10 minutes. 15-10 is also great, but in my opinion, it's a bit too long. So now let's play with a normal person for 10 minutes. E4, E5. I just keep it principle. No Sicilian, no theory, no memorizing, just principled chess. We play by understanding. Here, okay, the same thing again. Sure, we can play the same thing. But this time, I think let's play, yeah, the same thing. And d6. Not repeating my mistakes. And maybe we castle differently. So we pin and we try to castle this side, I believe. But I'm not very sure. We save the bishop because bishops are better than knights in my opinion and in most grandmasters' opinion, although I'm not a grandmaster. Last week I lost 100 elo in one day. 100 elo in one day. Yeah, it happens. But try to stop the moment you lose, like moment you lose 30 elos, moment you lose 3 games in a row, try to stop playing, or else you will keep losing. And that's called tilting. Now I don't know the move, but I'll just play. 6 watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you could just say hi in the chat, I would be really, really happy. Play chess with someone equal to skill without a clock. I become better at chess this way. Yeah. Play chess with someone equal to your skill without a clock. That is also a very, very valid idea. 100. 100 in the chat. I want to castle, then play for f5. Yeah, he goes there. Yeah. Good. Let me counter this bishop. When you get famous, don't forget us. Okay, couple of things. You said when you get famous and you did not say if you get famous. So I'm very happy that you used that term, when you get famous, which means it's certain. And I will never forget my early viewers. I will never forget my early viewers. And we get 2 pieces for a rook, which is good for us. OMG, you just blundered. It's alright. It's alright. It happens all the time. Happens to everybody. Let me use my rook. Okay, queen goes there, and I believe this is not a good move. And I finished drinking 1 liter of water. Not liters, 1 liter of water. So Rudra was asking, do I drink 10 liters of water a day? Which is not true, but I just finished 1 liter water. I have no idea what to do now. No idea. It's okay now. Just let's keep playing. We'll analyze later. What's the highest ELO player you played against? You would not believe. The highest rated player I've played against was 2700 on chess.com. Can you believe it? Hard to believe, right? Did I win? What do you think? So I did not win, but I made it to the end game. Yeah. And I'm quite happy that I made it to the end game. So he was really good. He was from China. um, and he spoke with an accent, and he was really really humble. So even though he won, he was never celebrating. He was humble and he was trying to analyze the game and give me feedback. Really good guy. But yeah, 2700, the highest rated player I've ever played with. So shall we analyze this and then play another game? Yeah. I will get checkmate in one move. In one move. Okay. It's fine. Let's look at the game. E4. Okay. Good. Okay, instead of castling, engine suggests this move. What if this happens? Okay, I take. Instead of taking, I put bishop e2, and then I take. Okay, great. Bishop e2 and then I take. Castles. F6 was the best. Okay. And this was the blunder. Yeah. Takes. Now this is almost inevitable. Like whatever you do, you probably cannot stop this, right? Yeah. So fine. So yeah. So let's play one more game with Ramiza, and if any one of you want to play, please just send me a challenge. I would love to play. So e4 again. It'd be the perk defense. Let me protect my pawn. Very simple chess. Highest rated player you played against is 2000 chess YouTuber. Oh, who was the 2000 chess YouTuber? Yep, bishop here, standard, all standard. Okay, goes here. 7 watching. Please say hi in the chat. I would love to know who you are. Excelsior. Okay, I've never heard of him, but we'll see. I'll check after this. Interesting. I will bring my knights here, yeah. I'll play this. By the way, is the audio good? The music and my voice, is it audible? I don't know why I'm asking towards the end of the stream, but yeah. He's a Swiss uncle YouTuber. So cool. So I bring my rook in an open file. Okay, here. Great. Let me try. What shall we try? Let's take the bishop away. Yeah, everything is clear. Okay, thank you so much. Alright, bishop goes there. Let's just keep developing. Simple chess. Very simple chess. 6 watching now. Whoever is the new one, I would love to know who you are. Please say hi in the chat. And I would love to play chess with you. Or if you don't want to play, that's fine too. Dark Provere. Hi Dark Provere. How are you? Okay. Do you play chess? What can we do now? I'm 15 rapid. How can I be 2000? I can't really teach you how to be 2000 because I am not 2000 yet. I am 1800 rapid. So if you would like to play a game and we could analyze the game and learn from each other, that would be great. Can you believe this? It's already February in 2026? Bro, the time passes by so fast. It's so hard to believe this is February. It was January yesterday, right? Yeah, how do you 50? I'm only 1100. Sure, we can play a game every week. We'll try to improve. It's all good. It's all good. We'll get there slowly but surely. I want to double up on the bubble up. Yeah, doubling up on the bubbling up. Not the bubbling up, but yeah, bubble up. Sure. Yeah, sure. Send me a request, Dark Provere. Okay, I just call it Provere. There's a pinned comment, and there is my username, Saurav_Gafle. Okay, he moves here. So this move, I would say I try to attack this twice. Maybe this is not the best move. Maybe not. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. Seven watching. This is amazing. If you're a new viewer, say hi in the chat and we can play chess, and I offer free coaching for all my viewers. So I'm trying to take here, take and take. This is what I'm trying to calculate, and I fork these two. But I don't think we need to calculate so much because this looks so good. This must be winning. If not winning, it must be good. So it's not an Indian name, not very offensive though. No, it's fine. How is it? How is being Indian name offensive? Yeah. My name is Saurav, and I understand that this sounds like an Indian name. Most people think it's an Indian name. But I'm from very close to India. I'm from Nepal, so yeah. I can speak Hindi also. But the way I speak Hindi might sound very funny to you guys. Okay, he's on a deep thought. I think I'm quite happy that I played this move. A good move in my opinion. Ah, he goes there. Let's just check and fork again. Check. Nepal and India are brothers. Thank you for saying that. Nepal and India are brothers. Let me try to go here. And check. Please speak Hindi, at least a sentence. Okay, you ask me a question and I will answer you in Hindi. I'm very excited to hear your question. आप कैसे हो अभी? मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ. Is that what I say? मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ. मैं चेस खेल रहा हूँ अपने व्यूअर के साथ और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ क्योंकि मेरे व्यूअर्स चैट पे बहुत एक्टिव है. Suggest me your move. I'm losing, please. I would say here. It's a bit too late. A good idea would have been to bring the knights, develop all your pieces. Like if your knight was out here, my keyboard was disconnected again. So if a knight was out, right, this tactic would not work because the moment you take, because this works only because the rook is only defended once. That's the reason this tactic works. But if your knight was out, instead of playing this move, instead of playing this move, if you just move your knight out. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, I would say instead of moving here, if you just brought your knight out, that'd be great. Or just move here and knight out, or anything is fine. Reginald, you're AFK, now you're back. Thank you so much for coming. Now let's give a... Oh no, we can't give a check like that. What shall we do? Yo, your Hindi is actually good. My Hindi is good, really? Thank you. I would say now, in this position, I'll just drop back. मेरा हिंदी अच्छा है, which is false by the way. मैं थोड़ा हिंदी बोल सकता हूँ. I was AFK, now I'm back. Great, Reggie. Great. I can't wait to see your move suggestions now. He made an interesting move, sacrificing his knight. And now Boyo Ika fork. That was Chinese. As in it's like 8 out of 10. Wow, thank you. Oh, we can win the queen now. Can anybody find a tactic that wins the queen? In the chat, can anybody find it? I'll let you find for 1 minute, and if I don't see the tactic when my clock runs down to 4 minutes, I will just move on. Or I'll do it myself. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rudra. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. No. You worried that your queen will be gone. No account to say hi. Okay. Bishop g8. Wow, bishop g8. Great. Bishop g8. Reggie found it. Bishop g8. King goes there and you have a discovered attack, and that way you win the queen. King to bishop d5. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, and let's eat the queen. Yeah, it's alright, it's alright. So, game review. Let's try to analyze this game, okay? I actually made quite a few blunders, or misses. I missed quite a few things. Here. I had to play this move. This perk opening, I mostly don't understand this. It's a miss. I had to kick the knight away. That was a miss. Okay. Whenever the knight can be kicked, it's a good idea to kick. Okay, analyze my game I sent. Yes, surely. After this, I'll analyze your game. It's a miss. Again, the same thing, it keeps setting as a miss. It's a blunder. We're here. Oh. It directly suggests that taking this is a good move. You think I'm like 2021? Yeah, correct. I am 20. I'm exactly 20. I was born in 2006. So take 6. Takes here. Goes anywhere. Here. If goes here, we have your brother is also 20. Okay. Great. Brother also 20. Take this. Take 6. Here. Go here. If you block, now look. Queen takes. Bishop takes. Rook takes. If bishop f8, who can find the game-winning tactic now? Great. Rook takes, king takes, and a fork. Perfect. Then knight d6. Yes, then knight d6. Perfect. So good. That was a tactic I missed in the game. It's good. Knight takes d6 is also good. Okay, great. Both are perfectly valid. Here, bishop. Okay, bishop takes is actually a best move. I thought it was an inaccuracy, but yeah, it's the best move. Takes is the best move here. E5 was best. Okay, attacking. Yo, I'm gonna log off, so have a good day. Yep. It's night. It's night time. Have a good night. Okay. So tomorrow I have work early in the morning, and if I stay later than this, I might not be very fresh, and I am teaching actually. So I have to be fresh when I teach. So I need to sleep now, and I'll probably sleep in 5 or so minutes. Have I been to India? Yes, I have. I have been to Sikkim, I've been to Darjeeling, I've been to Siliguri, and I've been to a place in Bihar. Yeah, it's very close to the border of Nepal. Okay. today was a great stream. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. And all of you are so active in chat. I really liked it and loved it basically. So next week we will come at the same time. Yeah, it was fun playing with you and I learned a lot. Thank you so much. It was fun playing with you too. And I really loved being a coach online, doing this live stream. Great. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.